Hello people, welcome to Relationship Mysteries. In today's video, I'll be talking on a topic that says how to know an untrustworthy wife. How to know an untrustworthy wife. If you are a man, you have been wondering whether this your wife, you can't trust this your wife because you have been seeing some things lately that she has been doing and you are suspecting her and you are thinking that this woman is an untrustworthy person, that I got married to an untrustworthy wife. And then if your gut is telling you that there is something fishy about that your wife, in this video I'm going to review things, signs, signals, indicators that you will be seeing in the life of your wife, and then you will know that there is something wrong about her, that she's an untrustworthy wife. I remember before she became an untrustworthy wife, she was once an untrustworthy girlfriend. So every untrustworthy wife used to be an untrustworthy girlfriend. So if you neglected those her evil behaviors, those signs, indicators, signals before you, when you guys were still dating, when you guys were still single, when you guys have not married yet, and you neglected all these signs, and then you got married to her, and now you are complaining. Now you are saying to yourself, it's like this woman I'm married to is like I cannot trust her. And then you are asking yourself, what are the signs? What can I see? And those things will tell me that the woman I'm with in marriage is actually an untrustworthy wife. In today's video, I'm about to review those things to you right now. The first thing that you will see and you will notice that your wife is an untrustworthy person is that she will value her immediate family more than yours. She will not value anything that has to do with your family. Whenever any issue has to do with your own family as a man, she will not even care. She will not bother herself about that. But if it has to do with the issue of her own family, she will rise up to rush fast in order to solve her own family issues. If it has to do with, maybe the issue has to do with your father, your mother, she doesn't care. In fact, she doesn't care about your own immediate family. She doesn't care about your own brother. She doesn't care about your own family. She doesn't even care about your own parents. Everything about her in that marriage is all about her own people. It's all about her own brothers. It's all about her own sisters. It's all about her own parents. All the money she has been making while she's working, you don't even see any form of accountability for her. She has just been sending all those money to her own parents, to her own brothers and sisters. It's even when you bring issues and you say, babe, see what happened in my family, see what is going on with my parents, see what is going on with my brothers and sisters. Instead of her giving you a listening ear, if the issue has to do with your own family, she will neglect you. She will even neglect your own family. She doesn't care about your own family matters. She doesn't care about your own family problems. All she cares about is her own immediate family. If you discover that you are in that marriage, that your wife doesn't value anything that has to do with your own family as a man, then you are in that marriage with an untrustworthy wife. The second thing that you are going to see that will make you to know that you are in marriage with an untrustworthy wife is that she's not going to keep you updated on the issues that has to do with her own life, on her plans, things that are going on in her life. She's so secretive. You don't even know what is going on in the life of the woman you are married to. You don't even know what is going on in her life. She's so secretive. She keeps to herself. She does not open up. She doesn't tell you things about herself. Whenever she's encountering any issue or any problem, she will just keep to herself. If she's having any plan that is about to unfold, you only get to hear about those plans and those things from people, from her friends outside. You are not even the first person as her husband that gets to know about her plans or things she's planning or things that she's doing Or maybe if there is a promotion in her office, you as her husband, you doesn't even know. You get to know, you get to only hear that from her own friends. So if you are in a relationship and you discover that your wife does not keep you updated on her life issues, then that means that you are in that relationship with an untrustworthy person. You cannot trust a woman that does not carry you along with the things that are going on in her life. You cannot trust a woman, even if she's your wife, with whatever that is going on in her life. She's so secretive. She doesn't keep you updated on anything that has to do with her life. So if you know that you are married to a woman and you don't know much about her, you don't know what is going on in her life, you don't even know anything about her own personal plans, you don't even know what she's doing, you don't even know what she's up to. If we are to ask you a question now, what did your wife do last week? What is going on in the life of your wife? You don't even know, because she's not updating you on the things that are going on in her life. So if you as a husband, you don't know what is going on in your wife's life because she has blanked you out in her life. And even though she's calling you that you are her sweetheart, you are the best thing in her life, but she does not tell you things, she does not update you on whatever that is going on in her life, then I can assure you as a husband that you are in a relationship with an untrustworthy wife. So if you see this second thing happening, that your wife is so secretive, she doesn't carry you along, she doesn't update you on things that are going on in her life, just know you are in that marriage with an untrustworthy wife. The third thing that you will see as a husband that will make you to know, you that is watching this video now, that will make you to know that you are in a marriage with an untrustworthy wife, is that she will continue to hide her phone dealings and her financial details away from you. She will continue to hide her financial details. She will continue to hide her phone dealings from you. She will not even want you to have access to her phone. She will not even want you to have her own password. It's only her that knows about her phone password. So anytime you want to have access to her phone, she will start looking at you. She'll be like, what do you want to use my phone for? Why do you want to see my phone? Oh, what are you doing? What are you looking for in my WhatsApp status? Why are you viewing my WhatsApp? Why are you viewing my Facebook? Why are you viewing my dear? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? She does not want you to come close to her phone. Even when she wants to sleep, you will discover that she cannot let go of her phone. She will always put her phone under her pillow, or she will see a way she can hide that phone from you. When she wants to answer some certain calls, she will enter into bedroom or toilet, or she will go outside the house to answer those calls. If you see this kind of discrepancies in the life of your wife when it comes to the issue of her phone, when it comes to the way she uses her phone, just know that something is fishy. And again, you discover that you don't know anything about her financial life. If that marriage was actually built on mutual respect and trust, then I want to ask you a question. Why wouldn't you know what your wife is earning as her monthly salary? Why would you know your wife's level of income is actually, if actually both of you trust yourselves in that marriage? There are a lot of us, but they don't know what their wife is. They don't even know their wife's financial lifestyle. They don't know. But they know that their wife is working. But they don't know what the woman is earning, because the woman does not even tell them anything about her financial life. So if you know that you are a man and you are watching this video now, and you discover that your wife does not even allow you to go close to her phone, she does not even allow you to use her phone. Even if you want to use her phone, maybe you want to use her phone to make a call, maybe you want to look at what is on her phone as your wife. And if you are discovering these things, just know you are a marriage with an untrustworthy wife. And if you discover that your wife, anytime at different point in time in that marriage, that your wife, anytime she want to answer some certain calls, she will not answer those calls around you. Even when she want to sleep, she will hide her phone when she want to go to bed. And even when she want to do some certain things, she will not even want you to have access to her phone. She doesn't even want you to know anything about her financial life. But her friends know things about her financial life. But you, as a husband that is married to her, you don't know anything about her financial life. Her brothers and sisters, they know things about her own financial life because she can send money to them. You don't even know what is going on, how much she earns, what is her monthly allowance, what is going on in her financial world. Then just know that she doesn't want you to know because she has another plan. She's planning her exit strategy in that marriage. If a woman you call a wife does not want you to have access to her phone, she does not even want you to have access to her own money. She will always tell you your money is our money, but my money is my money. Then you are in a marriage with an untrustworthy wife. Why would you know how much your wife is earning? It's not as if you have not been asking. Sometimes you ask her, babe, how much do they pay you? She will just drive you round and round because she does not want you to know. The fourth thing that will happen that will make you to know that you are in that marriage with an untrustworthy wife is that this woman, she will always talk and look down on you constantly. There is no respect in that marriage. She doesn't even mind shouting at you in the public. She doesn't even mind talking anyhow to you before your friends. Even when you go out with your friends together with her, she doesn't even mind insulting you before your own very friends. She doesn't even mind correcting you in the public. She doesn't even mind talking anyhow to you in the public. She doesn't even mind correcting you before your own very friends. She doesn't even mind talking down on you. And you discover that this is not just once in a lifetime something. No, she's always doing that. And anytime you look at her, you say, babe, why are you doing that? You say, because you don't know how to do this, because you don't know how to do that, because she does not respect you. So if you are in marriage with a woman and this woman has always constantly talked down on you, she has always constantly looked down on you, just know you are in marriage with an untrustworthy one. Any woman that respects you will not talk down on you in the public. Any woman that sees you as her own, any woman that loves you, any woman that cherishes you a lot, do you know what she will do? Even if you make any mistake in the public, even if you offend her, she will wait until you people get to the house. She will tell you, she will say, sweetheart, this thing you have done, I don't like it. The fifth thing that will happen that will make you to know that you are in marriage with an untrustworthy wife is that this woman has always been cheating on you. You cannot trust a woman that has infidelity issues. You cannot trust a woman that talks down on you. You cannot trust a woman that cheats on you constantly. So if you know that you are in that marriage, your wife have had a record of cheating on you constantly, you can't trust her. And remember, the problem that most men are encountering today in their marriage, they encountered it when they were still single. They encountered it when they were still dating that lady. They encountered it when they have not yet married that woman. Do you know why? Because those things, they neglected them. Those weaknesses, those her cheating lifestyle, those guys who are making excuses for the woman. And sometimes the lady will tell them that is because I cheated on you, or I cheated on you, or this because you were not giving me attention, because you were not satisfying me in bed, or something like that. And because of that, the man will say, yes, it's because I've not been around. That is why she cheated, because I've not always been around. That's why she's going out with other men, why they were still dating. But one thing that the man didn't know is that the cheating has become a lifestyle to that woman. So some men neglect those things and they believe that once they are married to that woman, that she's going to change. That once they are married to that lady, that she's going to put her legs together, without them knowing that that thing she's doing was not just a mistake. That thing she's doing was not just because he was not around. That has always been her lifestyle. So when they marry that lady and they enter into marriage, the same cheating lifestyle, they will still see the woman doing the same thing. So they will still see the woman still exhibiting that same cheating lifestyle. So if you are in relationship with a woman that have always been cheating on you, you cannot trust her. Just know you are in an untrustworthy marriage. Just bear in mind, any woman that can cheat on you, you cannot be trusted. If a woman can cheat on you, that means you can't trust her. You can't trust a woman that has always been cheating on you. So if you know that the woman you are with in that marriage is cheating on you right now, just bear in mind that you are in an untrustworthy marriage. Any woman that loves you will not cheat on you, irrespective of whatever is the situation. And most guys don't understand that. A woman that cheats on you can kill you. That is what you don't know. If a woman can have the mind to cheat on you without looking at your face, without considering certain factors, and she is your wife, that means that woman can close her eyes and kill you in that marriage. So if you know you are in that marriage and your wife has always had the issue of infidelity, just bear in mind, you don't need a prophet to prophesy anything to you. Just know and bear in mind that you are with an untrustworthy wife. The sixth thing that will happen that will make you to know that you are in that marriage with an untrustworthy wife is that you don't even know anything about your wife's whereabouts. If they ask you a question now and say to you, Mr. Husband, can you tell us things about your wife's movement? Can you tell us about your wife's whereabouts? You don't even know. Even when she's going out, her whereabouts are not clear to you. She will tell you that she's going to this place, only for you to reach to that place and ask them, oh, do you see my wife? They will tell you, oh, this woman that she didn't come here today. Oh. And then you'll be asking yourself, but she told me that she's going to this place this morning. So why is she not here? So if you are a man and your wife's whereabouts is not always clear to you, her whereabouts are always questionable, just know that you are in that marriage with an untrustworthy wife. Why would you know your wife's whereabouts? Why would you know where your wife works? Why would you know that where your wife is going to? Why should the places she go to be a hidden thing to you in that marriage? Why? And you are her husband. So if your wife's whereabouts is not known, if you don't know your wife's whereabouts, just know that you are in marriage with an untrustworthy wife. The seventh thing that will make you to know that you are in that marriage with an untrustworthy wife is that anytime you ask her simple questions, she will start shouting at you. Any woman that shouts at you whenever you ask her a question, just know that that woman has something she's hiding from you that she doesn't want you to know. Because she knows that if you continue to press on and press further with that question, you are going to discover what she's hiding. So if she doesn't want you to discover what she's hiding, do you know what she will do? She will immediately shout back at you in order to intimidate you so that you will run back to your shell, so that you will not ask her that question again. It's a strategy of evasion. If a woman wants to evade your question, do you know what she will do? She will always give you that guilty conscience. She always get trippy. She always tell you, why are you asking me this question? Don't you trust me? She will not tell you, it's like you are having trust issues. So why are you asking me this question? Don't you know the answer to this question? Have you not been seeing me like this? Have you not been doing this? Have you not been doing that? And you are looking at her. And you say, sweetheart, but I just asked you a simple question. Just answer me. If a woman shouts at you anytime you ask her a simple question in marriage and she's your wife, and you know that the question you are asking her is just a question she can be able to give you an answer to, instead of answering that question, she chooses to evade that question. You can't trust that woman. She's an untrustworthy wife. So if you see that your wife always tries to evade your question, anytime you ask her simple questions, just know you are in marriage with an untrustworthy wife. A woman that does not have anything she's hiding, a woman that is pure, a woman that is open like a book. If you ask her questions, she will give you answers to those questions because she's not hiding anything, because she does not have any skeleton in her cupboard. So you need to bear that in mind as a man. The eighth thing that will happen, you will know that you are in marriage with an untrustworthy one, is that anytime this lady, anytime she want to talk to you, she uses more of I in her speech more than we. It's already a red sign. It's already a red sign to you that you are in marriage with an untrustworthy one. Anytime she want to talk to you, she always tell you I. She uses more of I. In her plans, it's all about I. She doesn't even consider you in her future plans. She doesn't even care about the way you feel. She doesn't even care about you. She doesn't even use the word we. Babe, can we? Babe, can we do this? It's only I, what I want. I want to do this. I want to go here. I want to travel to Canada. I want to travel to US. It has always been I and I and I in her speech presentation. Whenever you guys are gisting or whenever you guys are talking. And you discover that this girl really uses, you discover that this your wife really uses the word we whenever she's talking about her future plan or whenever she's talking about her goals. You discover that she's not including you in her plans. You discover that you are not being included in her goals and her plans. That whatever she's doing, she does not even involve you. So why would your wife involve you in whatever she's doing? Why would your wife include you in her plans since you are her husband? But this girl will come back and be telling you, you are the sweetest thing that has ever happened to me. And yet, in her future plans or things, she's always using the word I want to do this, I want to go here, I want to buy this. And there is no place of we whenever she's talking. You cannot trust that woman. Just know that you are in marriage with an untrustworthy wife. The ninth thing that will show you that you are in marriage with an untrustworthy wife is that most of the things she's buying, you don't even know where those things are coming from. All of a sudden, you see your wife with a new kind of attire. All of a sudden, you see your wife with a new kind of hair. All of a sudden, you see your wife with a new kind of phone. Even if she's working, there should be accountability. That is why you are the head of that marriage. Whatever your wife wants to do, she should tell you. It should not be a surprise to you. Except she's planning a surprise birthday party or gift for you. That one is a different ballgame. But that you just woke up, all of a sudden you are seeing your wife starting to wear new kinds of clothes. All of a sudden you see different kinds of phone, gift and all this, that you don't know where these things are coming from. And when you ask her question, and when you ask her about those things, she will not even give you straight answers to those things. So if you are starting to see different gifts and things flooding into your wife's wardrobe, she cannot give you straight answers concerning those things, my man, you cannot trust her. Just know that you are in that marriage with an untrustworthy wife. Because a wife that is trustworthy, whatever that is happening in her world, even if somebody gives her a gift, even if someone buys a gift or anything for her, she's going to tell you, her husband. But you discover that her clothes, her jewelries and things, she's hiding them. She's not telling you how those things came to be. So why would you trust a woman that cannot give you straight answers concerning the things that are happening in her life, the kind of clothes, her new clothes she just bought or jewelry or this? Why would she give you straight answers concerning those things? I'm not saying that she shouldn't have her own money to buy things for herself, but even if she's going to buy those things, I think she still need to let you to be in the know for those things. She does not need to keep you in the dark. So if you discover that your wife is always keeping you in the dark concerning things that are happening in her life, you cannot trust her. Why? Because she has an alternative plan. There are women that are married to some certain men, and yet they have boyfriends outside, and that their boyfriend is telling them, just go into that marriage, collect the man's money, collect the man's property, collect things that belong to that man, and see a way you can poison that man so that the man will die. You leave that marriage so that both of us can go somewhere and enjoy ourselves and get married and enjoy ourselves. If you discover that your wife cannot give you straight answers concerning things that are happening in her life, then you cannot trust her. The level thing that will happen, and you know that you are married with an untrustworthy wife, is that this your so-called wife, she's still keeping close contact and communication seriously with her ex. Listen to me. And you know about this her ex, and what she used to do with that ex, how she was sleeping with that ex before you met her and you married her. And you know that her friend, that her ex, that relationship she had with her ex before you came into the picture was not a platonic relationship. It was a sexually inclined relationship. And yet, after marriage with you, this woman, she's still keeping close contact and communication with her ex. Please, you cannot trust her. You can't trust a woman that you have known her relationship history with her ex, and then all of a sudden you discover that she is still in close contact. Look at what I'm saying, that she's still in close contact and communication seriously with her ex-boyfriend. Just know that you are in that marriage with an untrustworthy wife. Any woman that cannot separate from keeping contact and communication with her ex after she's married to you, you can't trust that wife. You can't trust that woman. Because if a woman gets married to you, so why is she keeping close contact and communication with her ex-boyfriend? Why is she doing that? No, she's supposed to detach from that her ex-boyfriend and give you all the attention you need in this world, in that marriage. So if you discover that your wife, she has shady dealings with her ex-boyfriend, and yet she's still in that marriage with you, you cannot trust her. If you have watched this video to this point, please, I want you to subscribe. I want you to like. I want you to share. I want you to drop a comment in the comment section below by telling me relationship mysteries. Today, I have known things concerning an untrustworthy wife, and I will not make this mistake. And please, whenever you notice these things in your wife, please, you don't need to keep quiet. You don't need to keep silent. You need to confront that monster right away. And I want you to watch the next video that is coming up right now. And that video is before you. How men play women in relationships.